Hello everybody, Cooper here, and welcome back to another episode of my NBA 2K25 MyGM series here with the Los Angeles Lakers. I hope you're all doing very well today. It is the Western Conference Finals in 2028 today. I'm excited, but also nervous for what lies ahead of us, because Dallas are the second best team in the NBA behind us in terms of the regular season standings. Could be interesting. We've had some interesting battles with Dallas over the years. Indiana is also waiting over in the Eastern Conference if we get to the NBA Finals. Orlando are the number one seed, but Paolo Banchero is out for the year, so I dare say Indiana will advance. But we've got a few games to get through today. As always, we are going to simulate until there is an elimination game to be played. I'm hopeful that we can do okay today. So anyway, game one in Los Angeles. We get the victory, which is good. Let's have a look at how it played out. Looks like we won quite comfortably, which is nice. 127 to 101. Cam Thomas, 33 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. In a bit of foul trouble, but we get the job done. Towns, 33 and 16 was excellent. Brandon Miller was very good. Walsh, 14 and 12. Not the best shooting-wise, but was still very good. Trey Jones has now moved to the bench. Bronny James is in the starting lineup as LaMelo is still injured. Collier also got some good minutes as well. But in terms of the Mavericks, Luka Doncic, triple-double. He's been outstanding in the playoffs. We'll have a quick look at his stats. He's been very good. He's got 3 MVPs in 4 years. He's a very good player, isn't he? Kyrie, not his best game. He's getting older now. I think he's 36 now. He is 36. He's getting up there in age. Donovan Clingan and Josh Green, 2 of our players that were on our list, I suppose, at some point this season. We did trade them to Dallas for a pick, basically. I'm hoping that pick is going to be decent in the future, because we may have given away our championship odds if we don't win this series. Anyway, they don't do too much in this first game at home. Game 2, also in Los Angeles. Brandon Miller has a deep thigh bruise. He should be okay. It's only a day-to-day injury. We win again. Looks like we won 132-115. Towns again has 30 plus. He was excellent in this game. 5 out of 10 threes. Made all his free throws. Walsh was good. Miller was good. Thomas was good. Bronny also very, very good. 10, 4, 8, 4, 1 was perfect from the field. Game 3, this time in Dallas. Hopefully we can get a win, because I don't really want to lose a game in the playoffs. Miller gets through his injury. We win game 3 in Dallas. Let's have a look at the box score. Another blowout. Doncic gets another triple-double. Kyrie Irving in foul trouble. Derek Lively was very good. Didn't shoot the ball well. Neither did Josh Green. But Brandon Miller got through his injury. Walsh bounced back. Got 36, 4 and 6. 3 steals, 2 blocks, but did foul out, unfortunately, as did Towns. Towns wasn't very good. Bronny, very efficient from the field, but did get 5 turnovers. Cam Thomas also had 4 turnovers, as did Walsh. Is it going to be a Lakers-Indiana Pacers NBA Finals for the 3rd time in 4 years? Not too sure just yet, but we'll wait and see what happens. We've got a game to play. We are in Texas, and it's time to send the Mavericks home. We've got a big opportunity here to advance to the finals once again and do what the Golden State Warriors couldn't do and win 70 plus games and win a championship. Bronny unusually gets the first points of the game, but he's got a big responsibility guarding the MVP of the league in Luka Doncic. AJ Griffin comes off a screen, knocks down the first 3 of the ball game. It's going to be very interesting to see how these teams match up, because the Mavericks have gone through a bit of change in the last couple of seasons. Obviously, they had Jimmy Butler for a little while. They had Klay Thompson. Both those players have now retired or moved on to other teams. I believe they've both retired, actually. But we'll just see how this game plays out. Miller has the AJ Griffin assignment, staying with it, doing a good job. Derek Lively comes to set the screen for Luka. Good contest by Bronny. And Miller ends up with the rebound. Let's run the break. Miller has a defender in front of him. AJ Griffin. Actually, it's not Griffin. I don't know who that is. It might be PJ Washington. Guarding Walsh. No, it's Omax. Very slow start for the Lakers, as Doncic Pulls up at the elbow. Can't get it to go. But we get another rebound, which is good. Cam Thomas is in the corner, but we ended up handing it off to Miller instead. Walsh just puts up a 3. He knocks it down. Finally, the scores are tied. Another good defensive play by Bronny in this game. He's been very good on Luka so far. Cam Thomas puts up a 3, knocks it down. And the quick turnaround gets the Lakers in front, and the Mavericks call timeout. Towns can't get the offensive rebound over Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving pulls up in the mid-range. Gets the jumper to go. I've just noticed that Richard Walsh, 1 for 5 from the field. Not a fantastic start, but hopefully we can turn that around as the game goes by. He gets the dunk here. 2 for 7. Isn't great, Walsh, but it's not costing us too much. Luka on the pull-up, Jay, makes it. 3-point lead to the Mavericks. We'll get Towns in the pick and roll. Hasn't done a great deal so far. Cam Thomas in the corner, launches the 3, makes the 3, ties the game back up at 15. All right, let's kick the ball up the court. Walsh has space in the corner. Let's give it back to Cam Thomas. Bronny, let's get Towns in the pick and roll. Bronny has a ton of space in the mid-range. He knocks down the jumper. He now has 6. Been very good so far. 6, 1, and 2. Arguably outplaying Luka Doncic at this point in time. Can't get the strip. We do get the strip in the end. Okay. Who's open? Who's open? Miller was open, but I didn't like what I saw. All right, Miller. Oh, can we get it inside? Walsh with the layup. Gets it to go. We now have a 4-point lead. And Dallas call a second timeout. Jonathan Clingan into the game. The former Laker. As Kyrie's shot bounces around, doesn't go in the end. Bronny bringing the ball up for the Lakers. Walsh trying to get inside on Clingan. Gets blocked. I can't see Josh Green. He hasn't entered the game yet. But that was a great defensive play by Clingan. Prosper for 3. Knocks it down to get the lead back for the Mavericks. Launches the ball up the floor. Let's post up again. Double doesn't come. Gonna fade away. Banks it in. Walsh has 12 on the game. Averaging just under 20 points a game these playoffs. Field goal percentage really hasn't been there, but his playmaking has been. As Kyrie Irving launches another 3. Luka knocks down 2. Bronny gonna get the screen from Walsh. Ends up with Walsh inside. We get the 2 points to go. An assist to Bronny. Walsh now has 14 in a dominant display by the rookie. All right, coming off that transition. Going to get another, I think that's Quentin Grimes in the air. I don't know who it is. It's actually Prosper. He gets fouled. And Walsh going to the foul line for the first time today. Knocks down his first free throw. As Dylan Brooks, everyone's favorite player, checks into the game. We get the second to go just. Bounces around a little bit. Actually, if we can get Walsh posting up Dylan Brooks, that might be one of the best things I've seen in a long time. Bronny for 3. Gets it to go. Great ball movement. 5-point lead for the Lakers. Oop, good intercept. It's another turnover for the Mavericks. Walsh getting inside. Who's in the corner? It's Miller. He puts up another 3. It's actually his first points of the ball game, but it's another 3 for the Lakers. 6 of 11 threes so far. Mavericks 4 of 9. So pretty even shooting splits. That is awful defense by Bronny. It's a foul. It's an and 1. Brandon Miller's got 3 fouls in the first quarter. And Luka makes the free throw. So we've now got one last possession before we head into quarter time. We'll go to Walsh in the corner. There's 10 seconds on the clock. Double comes. Oh, we probably should have gone. Let's just swing it. Oh, that dumb. I do not like that at all. Not a great way to end the quarter. A pretty good quarter ended poorly. Second quarter underway and no Luka to start the second quarter. Josh Green is in the game, as is Donovan Clingan. Cam Thomas has the Kyrie Irving assignment. which is difficult. He stays with it. Kyrie gets to the layup and scores. Walsh has Green, has the space, knocks the the inside jumper down. He now has 20 in just 15 minutes. And Dallas haven't liked what they've seen, and in the second quarter, they call timeout. Let's stay with it. Who's going to pick up Grimes? Kyrie is all by himself. Late contest from Thomas. But we get a stop, which is handy. Bronny driving. Walsh is in the corner. Pops the three. Makes the three. All right, high pick and roll. Towns and Bronny. Bronny going to get all the way to the rim. He has 15 and 7 in the first half. 10 of those points in the paint. Another good defensive play for the Lakers. Getting another stop. Gray sets a screen for Towns. Towns launches another three. Gets it to go, and now there's a double-digit lead. Lively for three. Not to be. Miller gets the rebound. What a pass to Walsh. Can't finish inside. Ball is advanced to Griffin. Miller covering him well. Got him locked up in the corner. Can't really go anywhere. Do we get the turnover? No, we can't force it. Lively's all by himself. Unfortunately, when you double team, sometimes you leave a player behind. Currently, a 9-point game. Miller, guy on Kyrie, trying to swat it out of the sky. Bronny ends up with the rebound. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. A little bit of time between shot and game clock. Bronny sets the screen. Walsh goes up. How's that not a foul? We probably should have just posted up. Okay. We need to stop Kyrie from shooting, excuse me. Miller staying with Doncic. Can't force a miss. It's a 7-point game. Who's our best option for a three here? Nobody, because we turn it over again. Did it at the end of the first quarter. Did it at the end of the second quarter. First half is now in the books. Luka Doncic, 21, 5 and 5, has 4 turnovers to his name. Also has a foul. 8 of 16 shooting, 1 of 4 from deep. Kyrie starting to get a little bit more inefficient as the game has gone down. AJ Griffin has been pretty good, as has Derek Lively. Quentin Grimes has taken a few shots from the perimeter. Dylan Brooks shooting 1 for 4, okay. And then Josh Green and Klingon have basically been non-factors. Klingon at least has provided a bit of defensive pressure in the paint. Josh Green hasn't done a great deal, to be perfectly honest. In terms of the Lakers, Richard Walsh, 30 points in the first half. 8 rebounds, an assist and a block to his name. 12 for 25 from the field isn't too bad shooting. Does have 3 of 7 from deep. Made all his free throws. Does have an offensive rebound to his name as well. Bronny has been exceptional. Does have 2 turnovers. 17 points, 3 boards, 8 assists. Played the entire first half, as did Towns. Cam Thomas, 21 minutes. 3 of 7 from deep, the only shots he's taken so far. Does have a couple of rebounds as well. Gary's been good in the paint. He's 1 of 1 from the field. Also made 2 free throws, so ends up with 4 points. Brandon Miller has only taken the 2 shots, and Collier provided some okay defense. Shooting splits have sort of fallen as the game's gone on. 53% to 50. We're shooting well from 3. We've each made the same amount of free throws and the same amount of attempts. We're getting more defensive stops, which is good. We've got 11 points off of turnovers, which is definitely helping us out. But the biggest lead was 12, and it's currently 7. So we could definitely be doing a little bit better on that. They're getting more emphasis out of their bench, which isn't too surprising. We've only played a handful of minutes to our bench guys. But if we can get some more points, in the paint as well as on the fast break, that would also be lovely. But let's continue on, finish strong in the second half. Second half now underway. Lakers lead by 7. The Mavericks are not done yet. Prosper staying with it. Kyrie, I thought he was going to go up with a shot. Pulls up at mid-range instead. Miller gets a 5th rebound of the game. He's actually been quite good defensively on the rebounds. Cam Thomas in the area? In the area? I don't really know what I'm saying. Please don't turn the ball over. Okay, just Walsh, you have Kyrie on you, for God's sake. Just finish strong. Miller for 3. That was a disgusting possession, but it ends up with a bucket, and that's all I care about. Pick and fade. Bronny has space in the mid-range. Pulls up. Can't get the jumper to go. Now we've got to stop Luka. He pulls up in the mid-range. This time he hits. It's a 6-point game now. Luka's starting to heat up. Bring the ball up for the Lakers. Bronny going pick and roll again with Walsh. It's another turnover on the pick and roll. Maybe we should just stay away from that for now. Griffin in the mid-range. Knocks down the jumper. It's a 2-possession game. I'm hopeful that we don't need to do too much more to get in front. Gets fouled. Lively, it's another foul. Walsh gets the and one again. He now has 37 on the game. Good D by Towns. Lively was just camping down there, not really doing anything of substance. Walsh is going to drive by. He now has 40. Don't foul. Get the rebound, get the rebound. Good, 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 good. Okay, give it up to Bronny. Run the break. Towns has the lane. Now Brandon Miller is down low, but he's got a bigger defender on him. Swing it around. Walsh for 3. Knocks it down. He now has 45, 15 so far in the quarter, and we've only been playing for 7 minutes. Griffin for 3. Couldn't get it back. Walsh now has the double-double. Oop. Pass it off, pass it off, pass it off. Give it up. Walsh open again for 3. It is raining threes in Dallas. Walsh coming down the paint. Gives it up to Bronny. Let's get a pick and roll going. I know the turnovers have been there in the pick and roll so far. Ball finds Walsh. Goes up with it. That's 50. 50. And potentially an NBA Finals berth. There's still a lot of basketball to be played. Ball ends up with Kyrie. Cam Thomas guarding him very closely. Former teammates obviously on the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie, that is a tough 3. Cuts it down to a single-digit lead. And the Mavericks want to get some subs in the game. Ball finds Walsh on the perimeter. Drives by Lively. Another athletic finish at the rim. Towns guarding Klingon quite high up the field. Up the court. We probably don't need to really be doing that. Grimes pulls up inside the paint. It's another miss, and we have no shot clock to play with. There's 15 seconds left in the quarter. If we turn the ball over again at the end of a quarter, I'll be very sad. Let's give the ball to Walsh, who's going to back up. Drive by Klingon. Gets blocked again. Klingon. Luka. 3-quarter time. 7-point lead. What a quarter that was. After a slow start. A couple of missed shots on each end. We've got everyone where we want them to be. The quarter has started. Bronny getting to the rim. Gets fouled by Kyrie. And this is Dallas's final opportunity to stay away from elimination. If they lose, they're out. If we win, we're off to the finals. Obviously, we've got a few games in hand that we can play around with, but we can't just rely on that. We got to play as the game lays ahead of us. All right, pick and roll, James and Walsh. Walsh turns the ball over, gets stripped. Not quite sure who got the turnover. Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. Consecutive buckets to the Mavericks. We need to be cleaner. Ball ends up with Towns. Not sure how much I like that. We'll swing it to the corner. Walsh in the corner. Knocks down the 3. Gets his first bucket of the quarter. He now has 57. Grimes makes all 3, but as I was saying, we've had 3 60-point playoff games so far in the series. LeBron Sr. scored 65. I don't remember who it was against, but he did get a 65-point game. Broke the NBA scoring record in the playoffs, and there's 61 for Walsh. And then Cam Thomas in this simulation broke that record. He ended up with 67. And then in an NBA Finals game, he scored 80. As AJ Griffin gets another bucket. 5 points, 6.5 minutes to go. We've basically used our starting 5 for the entire game. Kyrie for 3. He misses. Miller gets the rebound. We've got players in the wings, players down the middle. Towns is going to get it. And there's a dunk on Prosper. Towns now has 7, 9, and 3. Also has a handful of steals and blocks. But we've got to be mindful that the game is not over yet. Bronny drives. Finds Walsh down low. Draws the foul. That's Prosper's 4th. Bronny has been exceptional on Luka. We just got to be good for another 5.5 minutes. And we'll be in the finals. Kyrie, not willing to give up yet. He's known as a playoff riser. Obviously hit the game-winning 3 in the 2016 finals. Made the 2024 finals, I should say, with Dallas. Didn't have a particularly good series, but he was there. Cam Thomas gives up to Walsh, but it's a bad pass. Luka is going to get a layup or a dunk. It's a 2-point game. Walsh sets the screen for Bronny. There's a pass inside. Ends up with Towns. Walsh goes up. Puts 2 on the board. There's 65. There's been 10 lead changes and 6 ties so far. Most of those early. Dallas haven't been in front for a while. There's 2 more to Kyrie. High pick and roll. Luka is in it. Walsh gets the points inside. Gets blocked by Lively again. Walsh has been really good this quarter. But there's been some excellent defense played on him at times. Miller staying with Kyrie, who shoots the 3 for the lead. Misses. Towns gets his 10th rebound. Miller gets the outlet pass. Cam Thomas, Walsh has Kyrie on him. Post up. Go up strong. Gets his own rebound. Goes up, misses again. Fades away for the lead. Misses again. Brandon Miller on the break. He's going to get through traffic. Gets the layup on the board. He's now into double digits as the Mavericks call timeout. Let's back up. Drive. Let's post. Fading. Walsh can't hit it. Probably not the best use of the shot clock. Luka for the lead. All right. Gary's got a mismatch. Let's use it. Okay, we'll take Walsh here. Bronny trying to get inside. Gary gets the offensive rebound. Actually, it's Walsh. He's got 67. He is so tired. Much like a lot of our starters, we haven't given them much rest. But when your playoff life is on the line, you got to go to your best players. Luka for 3. Gary gets the rebound. We give it up to Walsh. He's going to run the break. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He gives it up to Gary. Give it up to Cam Thomas. Miller's on the perimeter. Gets the handoff. Gets the lead back for the Lakers. 90 seconds to go. Baseline play for the Mavericks. Who's going to come get it? Luka. Bronny stays with him. Takes the shot from the elbow. Misses. We'll get Bronny to bring the ball up. Gary's going to set a screen. Bronny going to finish at the rim. Gets blocked again by Lively. Lively's been so good this quarter. Cam Thomas chase down Kyrie. Can't do it. Scores are tied. Walsh sets the screen. Bronny gets inside, gets blocked again. This time Luka, not known for his defensive effort, gets it done. Cam Thomas is going to get the ball up top. Ball ends up with Walsh. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. All right, don't foul here. Force a miss. There we go. Walsh is going to take the ball up himself. The responsibility's in his hands. He drives. Luka's in front of him. Luka fouls. We're going to go to the foul line. This is for 68 and 69. There's 68. .69 bounces in. Dallas call timeout. Bronny playing close defense on Luka. Luka turns the ball over. Oh, Bronny. Luka's choked. Now we've got to make our free throws. There's one. I was not expecting that. We miss our second free throw, but that means Dallas need to go up the full length of the court to get a score. The screen is shaking. Kyrie misses the three. Get the ball out of Gary's hands. Griffin fouls. This is so tense. Gary makes the second. All right, Luka, what are you going to do? Griffin for three. Can't make it. It's another foul. Lively's got 4. If we make a free throw, the game is probably done. 6 points, 8.8 seconds. I don't think they've got it. We make both. There's 8 seconds to go. What can the Mavericks conjure up? Griffin makes the 3. Oh no, that was a dumb pass. We turned the ball over at the end of the game, but we win by 4 in a very close game against the Mavericks. We send them home, and we are off to the NBA Finals. Richard Walsh gets the 2K Player of the Game. Not too surprising there. The question remains, will he be the Western Conference Finals MVP? I don't know if he will, because he wasn't particularly good in the first 3 games of the series. Miller was obviously very good, and there we are in our generic white t-shirts because we changed our uniform. I don't know. It might even go to Luka. Like, I honestly have no idea who's getting Western Conference Finals MVP. It ends up with Walsh. That is honestly a shock. The rookie season continues. The rookie season from heaven continues. Luka choked at the end. 38 points, 12 boards, 11 assists, 1 block, 6 turnovers. 16 for 33 shooting, 2 for 9 from deep. Made all his free throws, did get a few fouls towards the end. Kyrie was really good in the second half. 9 for 18 from the field. It was 2 for 8 from deep, which you can forgive. He did chuck up a few shots at the end there, but 35 points in the game was really good. Griffin was good shooting from 3. Lively was awesome defensively. Prosper was good in patches. Also got some blocks and steals as well. But Richard Walsh, 69 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, 26 for 57 shooting. 7 of 18 from 3, 10 for 10 from the foul line, 3 offensive rebounds. Absolutely incredible. Bronny was good, played 49 minutes. I don't know how that's possible in a 48-minute game. Just so good. 27, 7, and 13, 3 steals. Brandon Miller was good. Cam Thomas was good. Gary was good. Karl Anthony Towns was great. And Gary, so clutch at the end there. 6 free throws, 6 of 6 free throws. So good. We only played with 7 guys. Played a bit of a risky game, but it all worked out in the end. So as we know, the Pacers are up 3-1 on the Magic. We'll simulate the round. Richard Walsh is the Western Conference Finals MVP. 33 a game, largely helped by that 69-point game he had in the last game. And Halliburton, 43 and 13, shooting 60% from the field and 60% from 3. Absolutely incredible, is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And for the 3rd time in 4 years, we're going to have a Lakers-Pacers final. There's a lot of history between these two teams, but I'm so excited for the next episode. How far away is LaMelo? Let's have a quick look at that. He's 1 to 2 hips away. 1 to 2 weeks away. We might play him in this round because it's the finals. But what a playoffs it's been so far. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Leave a like and subscribe if you have watched up until this point. And if you haven't subscribed already, that would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys then. Bye.